Is On Tilt Trading, and this is today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. First up, we have Ethereum. Ethereum got my attention setting up this morning up here at the R3 Camarilla pivot area, and this is the actually let's back up here, make that a little neater. This is the R3 Camarilla pivot here. This is the R4 Camarilla pivot here. So this morning we can see that Ethereum have been trading in this range, and this is a range of premium up here. So this would give me, or in premium, I would be looking to sell, and I'd be looking for an R3 down here to an S3 traverse. Let's do a top-down analysis, and then we'll come back to the 15 for more detail for a potential entry for me later today. So here on the weekly, this is the current strong high up here. This is the current week low up here or down here. And we can see that there's been a test of this week low, or there's been a test of this week low, some pullback, and potentially a retest of the strong high, or potentially a sell back down to the week low to test it. We can see over here on the 4-hour, we're in this range here. This is the current strong low. This is the current week high up here. We can see a failed attempt to test the week low here, and then price action has bought up into this, or has tested the strong low and has bought up and potentially tested this week high. But what I do like about this 4-hour chart is with Ethereum being in a potential selling area, being near the top of the range, I like to trade the edges or the extremes of ranges. So being able to trade this near the edge of the range, potentially back down to the bottom of the range, would interest me. Also, sweeping or raiding this liquidity that's down here. So there would be some sell side liquidity down here from all the buyers who went long in this area. So this would also be a good place to sweep liquidity down here. And then on the 15-minute, as I mentioned, being in this range, and it being a range of premium, so looking to sell in premium ranges. And we'll go back up to, or we'll zoom in on the 15-minute. And we can see from yesterday, Ethereum has bought up into this range. And what I would like to see is some kind of either, I would expect likely buying. I would only prefer to short Ethereum in this actual range here. So I would, from the price action right now, we're trading just under and right at the R3 level. I would want to see some pullback into the R3 level or above the R3 level to take an entry. But we'll watch price action and see how things go today. Next up, we have Cosmos. Cosmos setting up similar to Ethereum this morning. This is the R3 Camarilla pivot here. Actually, let's zoom out. There we go. This being the R3 Camarilla pivot here. This being the R4 Camarilla pivot here. We can see the price action here, and this is an area of premium, so I would be looking to sell for an R3 down here to an S3 traverse. And then we'll do a top-down analysis here on the weekly. So on the weekly, this here is the current strong high. This where this flag is right here. This is the current week low. So we've got Cosmos selling off currently on the weekly. Here on the 4-hour chart, this is the range for Cosmos here. This is the current strong high. This is the current week low. And we can see that there's been a test of this week low that rejected. There's also been a test of this strong high that has put in this candle here that is a doji. Could potentially be a shooting star type doji. You can see now it just sellers just took control in this 4-hour candle. So this I also like because it's at the edge of the range. So with Cosmos being in an area of sell or in a selling area, price action wise, and the way that I like to trade ranges and extremes, being at the top of the range looks appropriate for me to take a short potentially, just because it's at the opposite end of the range, and the way that I trade, or I would say a range style trader. So this fits my system pretty well with this here on the 4-hour, and we'll come up, and also we can see there's going to be sell side liquidity down here with the buyers who went long in this area, so a liquidity sweep would work pretty well there. Here on the 15-minute chart, being in this area of premium, what I would want to see this morning is buying to come in to move Cosmos back into this area of premium, for me to potentially be able to take an entry in this area and take the move down to S3. But this is what I'm seeing this morning in Cosmos. Next up we have Injective. Similar setup this morning to the previous currency pairs, but this one's setting up, or at least Injective seems to be a bit stronger, trading in a higher area here. This is the R3 Camarilla pivot. This is the R4 Camarilla pivot. We can see Injective has been trading in this range this morning, which would actually a larger range, but this is the pre-market range that I set, but it's been trading even higher. But we can see that Injective has been trading in this R4 or above R4, which would be an area of discount, but is now selling into the R4, R3 range, which is an area of premium. So I'd be looking to sell. Also, it failed to go any higher or break out any higher on this R4 level. So an area of premium here on the Camarilla pivots, and a top-down analysis here on the weekly. This is the current strong high over here. This is the current week low. We can see here on the weekly it's come back up to test this strong high, and it's still pretty high up in the range here. Here on the 4-hour, this is the current strong low. This is the current week high up here, and we can see this doji forming here. Sellers taking control. Once again, a currency pair is trading high up in the range here in the 4-hour, which suits my system of range trading the edges. So for a potential short, trading back into this area, the lower end of the range, and testing this strong low, and potentially sweeping out this sell side liquidity that'll be down here. And then here on the 15-minute, we'll zoom in. what I would be looking for here, what I would expect with the other currency pairs is for them to be bought up into the range. I would likely just wait for Injective to likely consolidate or make some type of price action as it sells off and comes back up into this premium area in between R4 and R3. So if the other currency pairs are being bought up, I would expect it to likely go back above R4 and then wait for it to come back down and settle into this range of premium and look for a potential entry. But I would say with Injective, it would be my last, or I would expect it to set up last or potentially not set up at all. It looks good for potentially setting up with everything else, but Ethereum and Cosmos are already below this R4 level. So even though this currency pair does look fit for a potential short for my trading system, it may give some resistance due to the fact that it's a bit stronger than the other currency pairs. But yeah, this is On Tilt Trading with today's live crypto market analysis.